Look what I got. Mikayla Glamlite Paht 2. Good morning. I've missed y'all. Just so you know, in case you are a new supporter, I never do tutorials Saturday and Sunday. I do them Monday through Friday. So if you were like, where'd she go? I usually have to film a bunch of content on the weekends. And on Saturdays, Ben and I usually go somewhere and do something. So that's where I go. So I got this in the mail. I got the whole PR kit. Mikayla's new collab with Glamlite, Paht 2. I'm so excited. Now I'm gonna need you to trust the process because I'm gonna start with eyeshadow base, which means it's spice time. We're about to get so spicy. And if you're looking for an amazing, affordable white eyeshadow base, this one, oh Lord have mercy. This one from City Color, fantastic. All right, let's work this in. I'm going to be using the C31 and it's going to look absolutely feral. And when you're using a white eyeshadow base, it's just going to make sure that the colors are as true as they are in the pan. And any skin tone can wear white eyeshadow base. Now, remember, this is all going to get cleaned up and covered up. So once it's covered, it's not as scary. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and grab this shade. I'm filming a TikTok in between this, so we were like, where'd you go? E27. I wanna do a cut crease because Mikayla is known for her stunning cut creases. So I wanna do one. So what I'm doing is I'm taking this and instead of swiping, what I'm doing is I'm using the tip of the brush to really press it into the eyeshadow base, which is setting it as we go. And when you press like this, you actually get more precision. I'm picking up more of the shade and I work in sections. Now also, when I relax my eye, notice that you're able to see that color. Also, don't worry about the lid transfer here. That's completely normal. This is a whole process. It's a process. So the next shade I want to grab is this one. And I grab that on the side of the brush because we're starting to transition and we're going above and a little bit on that first shade that we laid down. Just tapping it, picking up more, really pressing it into the base. I'm gonna do quite a bit of transitions. I'm not gonna call this a beginner friendly look. This is more spicy because I'm gonna do a couple transitions. I normally try to keep it really simple, but sometimes y'all know that I just have to let my inner artist out. So I just wiped my brush off. I wiped it on Sheila. This is Sheila, in case you're new. My makeup towel. Not microfiber and completely dry. The brushes just don't absorb a ton of product, which is what we want because we want to be able to switch back and forth between all of these shadows. We are going to grab this beautiful shade here. I'm trying to attack myself, trying to eat the eyeshadow. I'm so excited. And I'm gonna start to transition above those first shades that we laid down. I'm still using the side of the brush. Can you believe we did this with just one brush? A lot of times we lose control when we use larger brushes and we think, oh, well, we could never do this kind of intricacy with a tiny brush, but you can. And you're gonna get even better results. So just go ahead and tap that and continue to transition. Now I'm just going to grab a white eyeshadow, any white eyeshadow, and I'm going to press that on the highest point of my brow bone. And then I'm just going to bring it over this way and back over this way. All right, please trust the process. That's what I feel kind of deters us from really getting spicy with our makeup. Things like this, it's very confusing. It can be disheartening. You're thinking, this looks like a makeup train wreck. But makeup is this long process. It's a process. Obviously, it doesn't always have to be, and that's why I do makeup for everyone and whatever their makeup journey is at that time. But when you're doing makeup like this, these very wild looks, it's a process, and it really does not look appealing until almost the very end. Now what I'm doing is I'm adding the black shade in the palette to the deepest part of the socket. Just really press that in there, and then we're almost to the home stretch to where we start to clean this up and we stop scaring everyone. Okay, so now I have micellar water here on my brush, and we're just gonna clean up our lid. No, this will not mess with the formula as long as you're using an oil-free one. This is the one I use, my big jug that lasts me 100 years. Just look for the one with the pink cap. And I'm using the C30, and as you can see, it's precise. If you want precision, this is your brush. I mean, look at that. White eyeshadow base again. But we're gonna leave some negative space. You see this line I'm leaving? We're gonna leave that bare. Cool, right? Okay, let's grab this shade. I'm gonna grab a whole lot on there, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and start to cover the white. But we're gonna leave this bare, remember. Just kind of keep pressing that onto the lid. Now let's clean up under here with the micellar water. Now I need a little bit of this shade. It makes me happy. And I thought we put this just in the center. Gotta do a wing. You'll already know what I'm using. And if you don't, it's from Valentino Beauty. And it's the best liquid liner I've ever used. And it's usually sold out. Let me go check and see if it's sold out. But it just never bleeds on the inner corner. It's so black, and I have tried everything. Y'all are gonna DM me and be like, but have you tried this one? Have you tried this one? Yes. Because liner is one of my favorite things. I gave you a link, but it's completely sold out on the Sephora website. I did that. That's wild. Juniper! Like I was saying, it is completely sold out on the Sephora website, but it is still available on the US, Valentino Beauty US site. So if you want it, I think they even give you a 15% discount code. I might be just naked, but I think that popped up, so grab it here. The brown is actually sold out on valentinobeauty.com. This is hard to get these days. All right, we have the Paht 2 lashes. These are in high fashion. Just want to double check that. I normally wear flared lashes, and these aren't flared, but they are pretty spicy. I feel like I've been using this eye pencil more than any other eye pencil. This one's from MAC, and it's in the shade Serial Monogamist. And it's just this really beautiful olivey green that really just brings out different tones in my eyes. And I love it. All right, listen, we're gonna do some primer. I'm doing an ad for this tonight, but y'all have been seeing this endlessly. That's what I'm gonna be posting tonight. This is not an ad, but I've been using it. Y'all have been seeing it. It's so good. I don't normally suggest primers, but this one acts more, and it feels more like skincare, which we've talked about. And I'm just going to apply this through the center because I am actually going to go run errands after this with this makeup on. I feel like that's what you're going to see now from a lot of primers. They're going to be performing and feeling more like skincare, because skincare is really how you get your makeup to stay. It's that feeling, it's those ingredients. That is what holds makeup. We used to think it was just, remember the texture of the very old Smashbox primers? Those did nothing for me. So I feel like that's where brands are going, and I'm happy about it. So I'm gonna get a little wild. I'm gonna do a little bit of highlighting before foundation. This is so pretty. This is what I'm using. I'm throwing on the floor. The Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. This is the shade Blossom. It's this beautiful pink. Just a little bit of that. So pretty. And look, no texture. Remember when I did an ad for these? We're still using them. That's what you have to keep in mind with ads. When you see them, go back to that person's page and see if they used it prior and see if they're using it after. That's what I do, even as a consumer right now. Okay, my two favorite foundations at the moment. They are worlds apart, but I love them both for different reasons. You want full coverage, you want super long lasting. This right here, it's been incredible. I absolutely love it. I can't find anything wrong with it. And then the other one that I've been loving is absolutely spicy priced, but it is one of the prettiest foundations I've ever tried. I've tried La Mer, I've tried Chantecaille, I've tried all of them in this price range. This is beautiful. Also way better than Tom Ford, just the best. It's just so pretty. But I want more full coverage today. We're going for a very Mikayla vibe. I love it. So we're gonna use this one. I thought I was gonna use the other foundation, but then I wanted more full coverage. So I probably shouldn't have put the highlighter underneath this one because this one will cover it up. But let's go ahead. Look at that. I'm telling you, this foundation is doing it for me. It's so affordable. See? It's just about what's good. It doesn't always have to be super expensive, but sometimes really spicy, expensive stuff is really nice. But if you like full coverage, this is it. And then the brush here that I have, this one's a prototype. Stay tuned. Let's watch it put this in. It's really hard to wink with these lashes on. All right, so now we're gonna do a little bit of cleanup. See that foundation that's left on the back of my hand? We're gonna grab that on the E29. And we're just gonna take this, tap it across here. Notice how it's just melting in now, and I just cleaned it up so beautifully. You can even take it across this top part. Clean up over here. It's really cleanup that kind of melts everything together. All right, I've been vibing with this, and I apply it with my E29. Still using the side of it to kind of press it in, and then once I come out this way, I'll start to fluff it. And I've tried this about 3 times because I was filming all weekend. So I tried it and I love it. Look at that difference. And this just feels so lightweight. It's been wearing beautifully. So again, I'll tap it on first. I'm using the side of the brush, not the tip of the brush, the side of the brush. So tap it where you want it. And then from there, I'll just use small circular motions to diffuse the edges. So I can still wear pink powder and I still love it. But sometimes I don't really want a pink under eye because again, I don't want to get stuck in a makeup rut. I always like to explore and see what's next. But I switched to this shade in the Givenchy. I can wear shade 4. I have not been this tan since I was a small girl. Let's just press that back in and let's set this side. So pretty. Always switching it up. I haven't used this one in a little while. This is the Makeup by Mario bronzer in the shade medium with a C40. Notice that I'm kind of pressing here mainly and then kind of just feathering upwards. By the way, you can still see the highlighter coming through. So pretty. I think we found something. I just got these in from Laura Mercier. Look at this. Look, the shade is called All That Sparkles, and this is their blush color infusion. C41, it is sold out, boo. It'll be back soon, but it's basically Copper Perfection with a beautiful glow, not picking up too much texture. I think we found something. I'm so excited. That is so pretty. Let's finish up this eye. I'm gonna grab this shade on the E27 and I grabbed it in the center of the brush. That way I can press it. My eyes are going to look so much lighter with all this green. Now let's put the shade Dreams through here. I don't know if I showed what I put on here, but all I did was take this color and the E27. It's been a lot of steps, please forgive me. Same brush, just wipes it off. We're gonna pick up this shade. Inner corner highlight for days. Okay, so this is the Lucky Charms lip kit. I'm gonna link it. And this is the lighter one, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm so into extremely nude lips. So this color, I know it's scary, but you have to add liner and you gotta do a little extra work, but it's worth it. And then let's do the lip liner. I will say the lip liner is going to be a little bit too light for my skin tone, so I'm going to have to hop over to a little bit darker one, but I still love the lipstick. much better already. By the way, I was saying Juniper, not Juniper. It's just Gene. I just call him Juniper. All right, so I added the gloss, which has now ran away. This right here, back camera. I have to show y'all on back camera. I will go record it as soon as I'm done here. Really quickly, my necklace is from 8 Other Reasons. I love them. And let me figure out where I got my earrings because I got them on Revolve. Here is a link and they're from Emma Pills. I don't know. I'd never heard of it, but they came in this cute little fake pill case and I got them on Revolve and I wear them all the time. I love them. All right, I love you all so much. Mikayla, thank you for this collection. Thank you from the bottom of my makeup heart. I feel so inspired. I love you so much, Mikayla. And I love all of you. I am going to go edit this, post it on TikTok, and get ready for tonight's post, okay? I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the comments tonight.